Melbourne back in front.
And the one thing we have seen tonight's a few of those run-down tackles. That's probably just a fantastic tackle. I don't know whether you could say he didn't try to get rid of the footy, but once that one arm's pinned and the ball's in your other arm, well, there's virtually nothing you can do, and it's almost there's no such thing as a perfect tackle, but I think the perfect tackle got rewarded then.
A lot of holding the balls in front of goal tonight, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Lead has changed on 10 occasions here tonight. We had it level for a lot of the first quarter. So many holding the ball decisions in the forward 50 and shots for goal, so Swallow gets that. So the Blues have won 6 of the 7 centre clearances, and Judd going forward, well, he coughed it up. McMahon read it best, and the little dinky left footer was hard. Cruiser got a touch to it. Hanson threw it out. McIntosh was too hard for Campbell, and Gibbs mopped up, and now Cruiser got it from Scotland and goes back to Gibbs running hard, kicks it on the outside of the foot. Clever kick. Fev needs a bit of luck, might get it. Thompson with him, still for Vola. Now can the ball talk? Nah, that would have been something. Here's Urquhart, and it's out of play.
That Hanson one was probably more holding the ball than most that we've seen tonight. There was a bit of a throw, and Brett Ratton thought so as well.
What's the hold around it?
That would have seemed a classic. In front. Knocked down by McIntosh, close to the boundary line. Urquhart worked off the line of the footy by Joseph. 2 tough hombres. Well done by Joseph. Well done by the man coming across his path, Pratt, to knock it out of bounds. Joseph, the Pyrrhic victory, has the last word. Plenty of open space up ahead at one end of the ground, not where the action is though. Cruiser and McIntosh again. Cruiser does well, got boot to ball. Half chance for Judd. Close to the line, down goes Joseph. Hanson gave it across to Greenwood. Kicks across the face of goal. Simpson taken down. Well, an involuntary action, but it hit his boot. Here's a chance for power. Hand passes to Anthony. That was clever. Needs to be poised here. Gets it back. Terrific by Rawlings. Power in there as well. Ball bounces up towards Petrie. Across it comes to Thomas. Thomas the high ball. Swallowed from behind, outnumbered. Trying to poke it forward was Campbell. Picked up by Robinson. Or was it Gibbs? Gibbs gave it to Bauer, to Armfield. Hadley, Armfield. Now they break it clear. Austin, Carazzo feeds it forward. Russell, not a good hand pass. Gibbs, clever sidestep. Wonderful finish. Favola.
Great play by Gibbs, who was involved here in winning the ball, and on the halfback flank was able to give the handball out. I saw him spin around and wanted to get back involved in that run and carry, and then again on the end of it, it was a beautiful little shimmy to straighten up, and that provided the space for Favola to move into, and it was a lovely kick.
You'd love to be able to pick your kicker, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm sure Carlton would pick Murphy, Judd, Gibbs every time around the middle.
Brendan Favola then. What a huge kick this one is. And he steers it through, splits the middle. Carlton lead.
I actually asked Brendan Favola at the start of the year who his preferred kicker was, and he actually said that Houlihan. I sort of asked about Judd and Murphy and Gibbs, but he said that he thought, and Nick Stevens of course, and he thought Houlihan was the best disposer of all, but geez, he wouldn't be disappointed with the service he's got from Bryce Gibbs tonight a couple of times.
Three for Favola, 550 career goals for Fev, and he seems to have found his range after half-time in front of the big sticks. He does that often. If you look back through the stats, he's more accurate after half-time. And now the questions are being asked of the Kangaroos. So for the second time in this term, Carlton hit the front. Cruiser, unopposed almost, banging it forward. Judd and Greenwood. Greenwood did well, but Judd might do better. Kicks to full forward. Fev just couldn't quite hang on. It's a goal. I think Murphy has kicked another one. Three for Murphy, and here's Fev getting close and personal.
Been watching the highlights of Sherelle McMahon last year leading into the grand final, but how good has Judd been going forward? He really has been a difference, winning one-on-ones across that half forward line, and Murphy's opportunism to sneak onto that one was well played.
So Mike Murphy equals his career high, 3 goals. He did it back against Brisbane in round 2. Bit going on. 12-5, 10-9. Carlton lead by 8 points. Some things we haven't seen the like of before, or very rarely. Anthony, Harvey, Urquhart trying to find a way through in terrible trouble. Advantage is paid. Murphy comes away. Oh, what a pass for Bowler.
I think there's been one really critical duel. Cruiser, I think, has tried to play a little bit more one-on-one on McIntosh, and he's run some sort of key contests around the middle of the ground. That's been really important for Carlton as well.
Well, Carlton have had it inside their forward 50 13 times already this quarter, and not only have they got it in there, but they've got it in there quick. And you can see that there's a lot more space for the Carlton forwards than they had in the first half.
Going at number 4, Brendan Favola. Right behind him. Steps to the 50, trying to work it back right to left. Nothing doing. Can't believe it. 9 points the difference, but Carlton starting to roll.
Just on those Fev stats, before this match tonight, before halftime 26-29, after halftime this season 35-12. So North under the pump. Big fly from Hampson, getting back Stevens. That one cut off by Anthony, and now Swallow. The kick North's last goal was a lovely kick actually to Jones, who wanted to go on, and he does now. Difficult handball for Simpson. Simpson hacks it forward as he's done for a lot of his career, and Thomas takes such a clever mark. And again, he looks sore as he pulls up, Thomas.
Yeah.
So sore to sore, I think, Simpson to Thomas.
And that was good control of where the ball was going to land. There was definitely 2 movements there, and we've seen free kicks paid for that, but I'd prefer to let this go because it was a battle of strength.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And he protected the fall of the ball and then came back to it. Great mark.
So Thomas, 3 first half goals, and now 4 for the match, and North continue to stay close.
I think we've all been pretty impressed with Aaron Joseph as a young player. That makes it hard for his opponent, but Brett Harvey's got hold of him. I guess just then generally the ball was, I guess, falling a little bit more for Thomas, but he just read a little bit better, and that genuine contested mark in the forward 50, obviously worth their weight in gold.
Lindsay Thomas is a clever young player. 3rd time in his career he's booted 4 goals. Once before he's gone on to get 5. 3 points the margin. Carlton still on top. This game on a knife's edge. Tapped down by Hampson, throwing a boot at Carrazzo. In goes McIntosh on his knees, almost as tall there as Carrazzo and Murphy. Another bounce. Hampson and McIntosh lock up. Hampson directs it down.
Mark Murphy, free kick. Mark Murphy, free kick.
Off the ball. Murphy gets a free. Carrazzo has to give it up. Murphy then just pops it out wide. Hampson forward of the wing. Judd offers. And just by doing that, clears some bodies out of the defensive area. Long ball, Judd is coming back, but over the top McMahon got a fist on it, so the crumb goes towards the boundary. Perhaps with intent, I'm not sure. Walker takes it across in any case.
Actually, Judd, the Kangaroos didn't like Judd or Greenwood-Judd matchup, so that's been released, and Gibson has taken Judd when he's playing forward.
So Ferrito put the ball down, Betts trying to get out, and then Swallow.
And that's exactly what the move to half forward is designed to do. Break the pattern of play, Greenwood was on top of him, just the 7 touches in that first half. He's had